The latest developments in the bold and the beautiful have brought us to a dramatic crossroads where familial loyalty, love, and betrayal intertwine in the most shocking way. Eric Forrester, the patriarch of the Forrester family, has crossed a line that even the most loyal fans could never have anticipated. Eric, a man known for his wisdom and dedication to his family, has now become the mastermind behind a plot to disrupt the life of his own daughter-in-law, Taylor Hayes, in an attempt to rekindle the long-forgotten romance between Ridge and Brooke. The repercussions of Eric's actions will reverberate through the family, leading to unexpected consequences that could change the Forrester legacy forever. Eric's secret agenda, aiming to destroy Taylor and reunite Bridge, Eric, typically seen as a guiding force in the Forrester family, has now taken a more sinister turn. His recent actions have cast a long shadow over his relationship with his son, Ridge Forrester, and his former daughter-in-law, Taylor Hayes. Eric has always been a proponent of the iconic Bridge, the coupling of Ridge and Brooke, and he has now actively set out to destroy Ridge's relationship with Taylor to reunite the couple, regardless of the personal cost to Taylor. Eric's methods have been anything but subtle. He has been working behind the scenes, using his knowledge of Ridge's emotions and memories to manipulate the situation. One of the more calculated moves was his decision to show Ridge videos of his past romantic moments with Brooke, subtly reinforcing the idea that Brooke is the one Ridge should be with. Eric's efforts are not merely emotional. They are a well-orchestrated plan to drive a wedge between Ridge and Taylor and make Ridge's decision easier. Eric is not just trying to reunite his son with Brooke, he's trying to rewrite the past and reclaim a future that he believes belongs to them. The calculated deception. Eric's cold-hearted PLA. What makes Eric's actions even more disturbing is his complete disregard for Taylor's emotional and physical well-being. Taylor, who has recently recovered from a major health crisis, heartbreak syndrome, is vulnerable, and Eric knows this. Instead of offering support to Taylor during her fragile state, Eric has chosen to manipulate her and use her emotional vulnerability as a pawn in his game to reunite Ridge with Brooke. Sources close to the show reveal that Eric sees Taylor's relationship with Ridge as a mere obstacle to his plans. Eric knows exactly what he's doing, said a source. He's been a staunch supporter of Bridge from the beginning and views Taylor as a temporary inconvenience. He is willing to jeopardize her health and happiness just to get what he believes is best for Ridge. This cold-hearted manipulation is especially shocking considering the close bond Taylor shares with her children, Steffy and Thomas. Not only is Eric's plot a personal attack on Taylor, but it's also a betrayal of her children's trust and loyalty. As the Forrester patriarch, Eric should be leading with integrity, but instead, he has chosen to sow division and wreak havoc within his own family. Ridge's dilemma: will he choose his family or his father's wishes? As Ridge grapples with his emotions and his father's manipulation, his loyalty to Taylor is being tested. Ridge has always been deeply committed to Taylor, especially after their emotional reunion. When faced with the truth of his father's meddling, Ridge finds himself in a difficult position. He is caught between his love for Taylor and the pressure from his father to reunite with Brooke. Ridge's declaration that he has chosen Taylor is a significant moment in his character's development. Despite Eric's actions, Ridge remains steadfast in his commitment to Taylor. However, the pressure from his father, coupled with Brooke's persistent presence, will undoubtedly create conflict. Fans of the bold and the beautiful know just how easily Ridge's emotions can be swayed, especially when it comes to Brooke. This puts Taylor in a precarious position. Her future with Ridge hangs in the balance, and her heart is at risk of being broken once again. Steffy and Thomas's reaction. Defending their mother as the situation escalates, Steffy and Thomas are left to contend with the consequences of Eric's manipulation. Both children have always been fiercely protective of their mother, and Eric's actions are likely to provoke a strong response from them. Steffy, in particular, has already demonstrated her loyalty to Taylor, and the idea that her grandfather is working against her mother will be a blow that may shatter their relationship permanently. Steffy's protective nature will likely cause her to confront Eric directly, demanding an explanation for his actions. The deep emotional wounds inflicted on Taylor by Eric's scheming could drive a wedge between Steffy and her grandfather, especially when she realizes the lengths to which Eric is willing to go to undermine her mother's happiness. Thomas, too, will be forced to choose a side. His loyalty to his mother runs deep, and it is unlikely that he will allow Eric's manipulation to go unchecked. The family dynamics are already fragile, and with Steffy and Thomas taking a stand against Eric's actions, it is only a matter of time before a full-blown family feud erupts. The fallout from this will undoubtedly change the Forrester family forever, as allegiances shift and betrayals come to light. The danger to Taylor's health. Will the emotional toll be too much? Perhaps the most concerning aspect of Eric's plan is the toll it will take on Taylor's health. After recovering from a life-threatening condition, Taylor is once again in a vulnerable state. The emotional stress of Eric's interference, coupled with the constant turmoil in her personal life, could be enough to trigger a relapse. Taylor's health was already in jeopardy due to her heartbreak syndrome, and Eric's calculated manipulation may prove to be the final straw. If Ridge does give in to Eric's pressure and reunites with Brooke, the emotional devastation could push Taylor's health to the brink. The stakes are higher than ever, and the consequences of Eric's actions could lead to an irreversible tragedy for Taylor. Fans are left wondering if Ridge will stand by Taylor in her time of need, or if he will succumb to the pressure from his father and break Taylor's heart once again. A family divided. Will Ridge choose his father or his family? As the story unfolds, Ridge will be forced to make the most difficult decision of his life. Will he choose to stay true to his love for Taylor, or will he be swayed by his father's manipulations and return to Brooke? The answer to this question will shape the future of the Forrester family and determine the course of many relationships. As the tensions rise, the Forrester family will face its biggest test yet. Eric's interference has already caused irreparable harm, and it seems that no one will be untouched by the fallout. Whether Ridge can rise above his father's influence and stand by the woman he loves remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the Forrester family is heading toward a devastating confrontation that will change everything. The coming storm. What does the future hold for the Forresters? The stage is set for a dramatic and emotional conclusion to this storyline. As the family struggles to come to terms with Eric's betrayal and Ridge's decision, the future of Taylor, Ridge, and the rest of the Forrester family is in jeopardy. The conflict between family loyalty and love, the consequences of betrayal, and the toll on everyone involved will undoubtedly lead to explosive moments in the episodes to come. For fans of the bold and the beautiful, the stakes have never been higher. With Eric's actions threatening to tear apart the Forrester family, the only question left is, who will emerge victorious and who will be left in the wreckage of this devastating family conflict? Stay tuned as the drama intensifies and the future of the Forrester family unfolds before your eyes.